to race. Up comes Woody Cape. All set. Racing away. Woody Cape got squeezed. Races at the back in the early stages. Petrichor, Huey, Fantasy View and Barbados Cruise, a line of 4, make that 5, make that 6 and 7. Midnight Racer, Walter Smoothie and Cheat the Cheaters all vying for the early lead. It's a mad scramble. Cash Time sits in midfield, just 4 lengths off the leader. Champions Cup was next. Turn Unstone, Stavinsky, they further back. Speed Monitor, 3/4 of the way downfield. Then comes Holy Joe, Ashoka's further back, and Woody Cape is the back marker as they head down towards the final 1400 metres. Midnight Racer ended up finding the lead, but it's narrowly in front. Feels pressure from Cheat the Cheaters, and that now is allowed to stride on and take the lead. Barbados Cruise races in third. Fantasy View's edge just ahead of that. Then Walter Smoothie in the black and white colours. Huey is further back, and Cash Times alongside that. Turn Unstone, 3 wide on the outside, had no luck getting in. Speed Monitor, Petrichor, they further back. Champions Cup switched off about 3/4 of the way downfield. Out after them, Holy Joe. Then comes Ashoka, Turn Unstone, Stavinsky and Woody Cape. They have 800 metres left to go. Cheat the Cheaters is in front. Fantasy View made a forward move and went up into second. Then comes up the inside Midnight Racer. Barbados Cruise, hooped sleeves and cap. Huey's made a bit of places. Then comes Walter Smoothie in the black and white. Turn Unstoned is next best. Speed Monitor's out after those. Champions Cup 2 off the outside. Holy Joe's towards the grandstand side. Petrichor is in between runners. 500 metres left to go. Turn Unstone comes at Cheat the Cheaters. Then comes Barbados Cruise. Cash Time stays on. Then further back in the field to Champions Cup, who's now trying to get a blow in. Cash Time in the middle of the course has the head in front. Champions Cup. Holy Joe's doing its best work towards the outside. Turn Unstoned in between them. Then comes Cheat the Cheaters. Turn Unstoned comes at Cash Time, but Stratum pulls out more of Cash Time. Cash Time draws away in the closing stages. A good win, a great ride. Cash Time wins. Second goes to Turn Unstoned. Third will go the way of Champions Cup, and then came Holy Joe. Cash Time wins. It gives Big Bear a massive tick in the box getting into Saturday's Ding Gong, sponsored by Investec. Number 2, Cash Time, seen every inch of the 2,000 metres and more. But credit also has to go to the ride of Piers Stratum. Top class. The Alexanders get themselves a double today as well. Well done to the winning owners, Mrs. Ibrahim. See the families here. Andrew Fortune, Peter Haripasad and Mark Wright. That is a combination of note. Second goes the way of number 8, Turn Unstoned. Then came Champions Cup, Holy Joe. Ashoka was 5th. And then came Woody Cape and Walter Smoothie. Head on replay, the winners bang in the middle in the red cap. And that is Cash Time under Piers Stratum. Bred by the Hemel and Artista. They've had a pretty good afternoon. Another gimme the green light to do the business. That's it from me. I've got an hour to get about 60, 70 Ks from here. I'll chat to you again, Sansuvi Summer Cup on Saturday, actually later on from Turfentine. Good night.
Oh, that's number 2, Cash Time for the Gary Alexander. Piers Stratum is the winning jockey once again on the card today, and that is coming through for that second career victory. Back in second, you will find number 8, and that's going to be the 8 on the card, which is Turn Unstones. Third place to number 9, Champions Cup, ahead of the 10, Holy Joe. 2, 8, 9, 10, race number 9.
Returning into the winner's enclosure is number 2, Cash Time. Well done to the Gary Alexander team. Piers Stratum, masterful ride here aboard number 2, Cash Time. Is a son of a gimme the green light. And this is a second career victory from only 6 starts. As you heard from Alistair Cohen, certainly puts Big Bear into the race, which happens on Saturday. Of course, Sansui Summer Cup takes place at the Big T. Well done to all the owners, Mrs. F. Ibrahim, Mrs. A.C. Fortune, Peter Harry Passad, as well as MC Wright. Well done to everybody involved. Thank you very much to Alistair. Well done to everybody else, and like you heard from him, thank you very much to everybody that made this meeting happen. Until next time, it's a good night and safe punting.
Well, that was the running of race number 9, the finale on the card for today. A 66 handicap over the 2,000 metres. And victory goes the way of the 3-year-old. Number 2, Cash Time, son of Gimme the Green Light. He's out of the mare Dynamite Casey. Gary Alexander, and teaming up with P.S. Stratham today, giving the yard a treble. The jockey a double for today. And Pierre, a win full of merit, because chatting prior to the race, there were a lot of question marks that he had to answer today. And he's come through with flying colours.
Yeah, I must just say thank you to Andrew. Apparently he's... persuasion, I got to right, but thank you for persuading Gary. Thank you, Gary. He read the horse perfect. He said to me, explained exactly to me how this horse is, and obviously that's why he's a champion jockey, because I think it's part of a good jockey's to read a horse. You know, you canter down to the start and you start feeling all the horse's actions and characteristics. I know some people say it's crazy, you've only cantered the horse 400 to the start, but that's just the way you feel horses, and our years of experience, you learn to adapt. And this also behaved exactly like that. He didn't have a lot of gate speed. I was lucky they were doing one another in front of me, and I managed to get a position. Really, this was at the 300, 250, he was still going nowhere. And I thought, you know, this was, if he does weaken, we're in trouble. But it's like a switch came on, and he just picked it up, and straight away I could feel it was race over. So I think in time, when he gets stronger, all the owners will have a lot of fun.
Absolutely, nicely said, and well done on the double. Keep up the good work.
Thank you. Keep trying to get good rides, that helps. Thank you.
Well done to P.S. Stratham. Let's get Gary Alexander in for another time today. And this is a lovely day for you. 3 winners on the card. And I mean, this fellow is, look, he's like young 3-year-old, a lot of weight to shoulder, going the ground for the first time. And he's come through well today.
I think the 1400s are definitely a bit on the short side for him. But, you know, they need those type of races to get stronger and then, of course, to go this trip. But you can't take away experience. P.S. Stratham, top ride. Andrew Fortune, you know, back in the yard, helping, you know, all that information. It's priceless. You can't, you know, it's just unbelievable to have all that in the yard. And of course, Yasim Ibrahim and his family are here to support us. They've got a beautiful horse on their hands, and let's hope we can produce the goods going forward.
Absolutely. You can only improve from here looking at the start today. So all the best and keep up the good work. 3 winners on the card. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much to Gary Alexander. We're getting one of the owners in to come and have a chat to us. And come through, sir. Come step into the office. Haven't seen you on course before, but what an exciting feeling. Well done.
I must say thanks to the breeder, thanks to the trainer, Julie, Alexander, Dean and Gary, and also to our partners, Mr. Hari Prasad and our good friend Mr. Andrew Fortune, and Mark Wright as well, yeah, and Pierre for a superb ride. It was one of the top shelf rides.
Absolutely. Courageous win by the horse as well, because he extricated more in the end and he's come through well. So let's hope it goes from strength to strength. Keep up the good work.
Okay, super. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All the Stanger boys, Impangeni boys, Richards boys, all got the lot.
Well done. That is going to be number 2, Cash Time. They give me the green light. It's a treble for the yard, a double for jockey P.S. Stratham. Second position will go to number 8, Turn Unstoned. That's a nice run from the Diane Stenger trained individual. And that is going to be beaten into third, number 9. That's Champions Cup. And the 10, Holy Joe. 2, 8, 9, and 10. That's how we cross the line in the lucky last on the card for today. And of course, we've got to give the man of the match. And of course, 2 people will be awarded that. And that's the Gary Alexander yard, as well as P.S. Stratham. They both notched up a treble and a double on the card for today. So exceptionally well performed by both the yard and P.S. Stratham. And look at the ride. P.S. Stratham is sitting nice and comfortably. And just when it looks like they're going to go past him, comes through again, gets another gear, finds the turbocharger, and he comes through for a very convincing win. Number 2, Cash Time. He's only going to go from strength to strength, and he wins with a bit in hand. And that is the son of Gimme the Green Light. So